And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here as we prepare for qualifying for race number 25 of Season 4 of the NNSCRA Duracell Cup Series. Here tonight at the world's fastest half mile, Bristol, but it's the dirt-covered version of Bristol. The penultimate race of the season, and 6 drivers will make their way into tonight's main event. 30 laps stand between these drivers and an opportunity to start in the 70 lap feature later on tonight as Pedro Lucas lines up on the pole position alongside of Tristan Allen. Check down the description below for the full starting lineup for tonight's non-charter race. Green flag in the air. We're underway here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Everybody's eyes are going to be on one driver in particular tonight. That's Dylan Schwallenberg in the 46. He has to make the race here tonight and next week at Auto Club for his victory at the last dirt track we were at, the Chili Bowl, to count towards a spot in the playoffs. And we are already under the caution flag here. Didn't even get a lap in. A Sampsell in the 13, along with Quentin Moore in the 66, appear to be the reason for this early yellow flag. So Pedro Lucas waiting for the pace car to pick him up. We'll do so. Let's drop back, take a look, and see what brought out this very early yellow flag. Then we'll come back and talk more about potential playoff positioning. This is going into turn 3. Quentin Moore looks like he might have gotten a little bit of help there from his teammate. S Ozkan into his left rear quarter panel, kind of pushing him up the track into A Sampsell. Using the proverbial chrome horn as early as lap 1, Quentin Moore, A Sampsell, they're going to have some rear end damage on both their machines. Now, while that's not really going to affect their speed, these cars are already loose going into the corner since it is a dirt-covered version of Bristol. And with having those rear spoilers way down, that's going to take away some of their downforce, and they're going to be really loose going into these corners. So keep an eye on those drivers. They might be struggling the rest of this qualifying event. Waiting for the lights to go out atop the pace car to put us back under the green flag. Pedro Lucas, Seth Cole, Z Stultz, Joshua Osborne, Tristan Allen, and Will Goss right now hold the 6 transfer positions as they run currently. Now, as mentioned, Dylan Schwallenberg has to make the next 2 starts. He has 8 starts so far this season, needs 10 for his Chili Bowl win to count towards a playoff position. There are still drivers out there that if they qualify here tonight and next week at Auto Club, if they were to win one of those 2 charter races, they also could make their way into the playoffs. Dawson Wise has 8 starts on the season, as does S Ozkan, A Sampsell, who we just saw involved in that first yellow flag. Z Stultz also has 8 starts on the season, so if they can make it 9 here, then that would certainly help their case if they're able to win one of the next 2 charter races. Now, the other driver right now that has the most starts outside of C Dollerton, who has 10, is Seth Cole, running right now in the 2nd position. He has 9 starts on the season already, and if he were to make the race here tonight and go on to win, he would lock up a playoff position because he would already have met the criteria of 10 starts on the season. So keep an eye on that 25 machine. Right now going to roll off from 2nd place. All other drivers that are non-charter machines, highest they've got is 7 starts. The most they could make if they made the race here tonight at Bristol Dirt and next week at Auto Club is 9, which would not meet the criteria. So that eliminates Michael Wayne Robinson and Dylan Poteet from making it into the playoffs this season. But still, they're going to be able to go into Season 5 of Duracell Cup Series saying, hey, I was a non-charter machine, had to qualify my way into the field each week, and I was able to beat those charter drivers, as both Poteet and Robinson picked up victories at the Chili Bowl in their respective heats. Robinson, his first career win. Dylan Poteet, his 2nd. So here we go. Lights are out atop the pace car. Going to get ready to go back green flag racing here with a single file restart. So interesting to see how long it will take them to go double and 3 wide once again. As Pedro Lucas leads them to the green flag, looking to make his 8th start on the season. Seth Cole right on his back bumper, going to look to the inside. Z Stultz in the 44 right there as well. Tristan Allen with a nice run out of turn 2. Going to make it a 4-dog fight at the front of the field. Woo! Very close there in second place, third place area. Tristan Allen almost getting into Zach Stultz, who in turn then almost went up into Pedro Lucas, trying to give the 15 room. And Tristan Allen is a man on a mission. He's worked his way from 5th, now up to the race lead, moving Seth Cole up the track. And that Dex Imaging Toyota Camry out of DCW Racing will go to the point. Tristan Allen has 6 starts so far this season in the charter system. In the charter series, I should say. As now Zach Stultz side by side there with Seth Cole for second place. Will Goss, another entry out of DCW, following in the tire tracks, and he'll move into third. Pedro Lucas has all of a sudden fallen outside of a transfer spot back to 7th, as Michael Wayne Robinson, who proved in the Chili Bowl that he's very at home on the dirt, picking up his first career win in one of those Chili Bowl heats. He's moved up to 6th. Trying to get by Seth Cole in the 25. Laura Chung has now moved to first driver out into the 7th spot. N Amoedo going to battle his No Limits Racing teammate for 8th place. Arthur Xavier in the 24 there as well. 46 of Dylan Schwallenberg you see back there. Just outside of the top 15. I think he's around the 16th position unofficially, as Dodges will battle for second place. Joshua Osborne, the inside of Zach Stultz. And when Tristan Allen comes around here, he will be putting us halfway through this qualifying session here tonight for the non-charter drivers. Now, Tristan Allen has mentioned he's made it into 6 charter races here this season. I don't think he's ever won one of the non-charter races, however. This is about the strongest I've seen this 15 all season long, but Joshua Osborne moving up there through the top 5. Now going to put the pressure on him and almost put the bumper to him there, as he'll go for the top position. Will Goss, the Sports Clips Toyota, trying to get up there as these two are side by side. Usually when drivers are side by side, they're taking away each other's optimal line, and a driver that's by his lonesome can reel them in very quickly. There you see Will Goss now onto the back bumper of his teammate for 3rd place. Laura Chung, the Mills Motorsports entry, now 4th place exchange, as Chung will get around Zach Stultz. Arthur Xavier looks to do the same, move him to 5th. Now he looks for 4th, and Stultz now falls back into the final transfer position, which Michael Wayne Robinson wants. Contact exchange there, definitely through 1 and 2 between Pedro Lucas and Seth Cole. They keep it together, however, as Lucas will move by for the 8th position. Will Goss for the top spot, and he will take it before they even get into turn 3. Will Goss coming back next season. Of course, next season it's going to be 3 drivers to a car. Kind of a team-oriented Duracell Cup Series season, and Will Goss will be returning with Tristan Allen and Cole Baker, as Arthur Xavier will move to the 2nd spot on Joshua Osborne. Transfer spot is battle right here. Michael Wayne Robinson and Zach Stultz. And Robinson will take the position. This is the 3rd dirt track that we are going to be at this season, and I believe it is the 3rd of 4 dirt tracks that we're going to be at this season. We do have a dirt track in the playoffs. It's going to be actually a track that has been run numerous times each season in the Duracell Cup Series, but for the first time it's actually going to be a dirt-covered version. But in the first 2 Duracell races at dirt tracks so far this season, Springfield and then the Chili Bowl, a KB Racing Enterprises car has gone to victory lane in both of those. Michael Wayne Robinson back at the Chili Bowl and Keith Batson at the Springfield Mile. Stultz into 4th. Correction, make that 5th. Laura Chung now holding down the final transfer spot, and our pole sitter Pedro Lucas wants it with 4 laps to go. I'm not seeing Dylan Schwallenberg anywhere in the vicinity. He has really faded back. There's the 46. Right now scored in the 25th position. That's next to last. Harrison Ponder right now holding down the final spot. So it is looking like D Schwallenberg's chances of making it into the playoffs are slowly dwindling. He had to make tonight's start and next week at Auto Club, and I don't think he's going to be able to pass 24 cars, or in this case 19 cars, before the conclusion of this race, because the white flag's about to be displayed this time as Arthur Xavier in the 24, looking to make his 8th start on the season, will take the white flag. W Goss in second, Osborne, Allen, Stultz, and Lucas right now in the transfer spots, and L Chung nowhere close enough to make a challenge. Arthur Xavier off turn 4. He's going to pick up a victory here in the non-charter series, as he will transfer into the main event later on tonight at Bristol Dirt. Tristan Allen will transfer as well as Joshua Osborne, Tristan Allen. I believe I actually misspoke. W Goss, Joshua Osborne, Tristan Allen, Z Stultz, and Pedro Lucas are your transfer drivers. We'll take a look and see who's making what in terms of their number of starts this season in just a moment. For Arthur Xavier, he will be making start number 8 on the year. W Goss, he will be making his 3rd start on the season. It's nice to see him be able to transfer his way in. He's one of 3 drivers that's yet to make 3 starts so far this season, and now he'll be able to not be in that category. Joshua Osborne, he's going to be making his 7th start in the year. Tristan Allen will be making his 7th start in the season. Z Stultz, he'll be making start number 9. So look out for this guy. If he wins here tonight and then qualifies next week at Auto Club, that could be a non-charter driver that could be battling for the championship in 2 weeks' time. And Pedro Lucas, our pole sitter, snipes the final transfer spot. Lucas will be making his 8th start on the season. So Z Stultz making a case for himself here, but he has to not only make next week's start at Auto Club, but win either later on here tonight, Bristol Dirt, or the regular season finale at Auto Club next week. L Chung, first driver out that will not transfer, finishing 7th. D Poteet, J Dearborn, and Seth Cole, who had a strong car early on, they're going to complete the top 10. D Schwallenberg, 25th of the 26 drivers here tonight, just faded back the longer the run went on. Did not have a caution after our first and only yellow to be able to maybe make an adjustment to that car, and that means that his playoff hopes are gone. He will not be making his 9th start of the season here tonight, which was absolutely necessary for him to reach the 10 criteria starts to be able to have that win at the Chili Bowl count towards a playoff position. Tough break there for the driver out of DCW Racing. But our field is now set of the 6 drivers that are transferring into the 70-lap main event later on this evening for the Food City Dirt Race at Bristol. Hope you guys enjoyed this non-charter qualifying event. Should be a good one for our main event. If this is a precursor, we could be seeing a long green flag run, and it really could come down to who's able to do the best on the colder, slicker tires after the track has slicked off and the grip has gone away. It should be very interesting. But then again, too, it is a short track, so we may end up seeing quite a number of cautions as well. We'll have to see which side of the spectrum that race is going to be. Thank you all for tuning in to this non-charter qualifying event. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like, subscribe, become part of the crew today. We've shown you full opinion results here from this non-charter qualifying session. Your top 6 will be taking part in the main event later on here today in race number 25, Season 4 of the Duracell Cup Series. We'll see you guys then. I've been Seth Cole, and you've been watching a production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best.